This is Tessa Wolf. I'm a psych major in the College of Liberal Arts. This is the map that I made for my digital mapping class, and my TA is Naida. So what I've decided to map is ice cream shops and low-income areas in the city of Philadelphia. And these aren't just any ice cream shops, these are locally owned businesses in Philly, small businesses. So the patterns that I noticed is that most stores are located in areas with high populations surrounding them, or other stores. So I thought that this was because stores would get traction by being surrounded by other stores, and as you can see, all of these stores are in populated places of the city. None of them really are not. So some similarities that I saw was that 7 of the 15 ice cream shops that I decided to document were in low-income areas. And so 3 out of the 7 ice cream shops in low-income areas, let me just zoom in here for a little bit. It was a little bit hard to see just because there was such a discrepancy between low-income areas and higher income areas. For example, this one, as you can see, it's literally right on the border, and it's just goes to show how in Philly specifically, you can go from low income areas to high income areas in just the matter of a few blocks, or as in Zissa's ice cream, literally like a minute walk. And so there's even stores that are like contained in a higher income area surrounded by lower income areas like Good Mood Creamery. But anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. Only 3 out of the 7 ice cream shops in low income areas had locally sourced, organic or natural, or vegan options. And that contrasts to the 3 out of the 8 ice cream shops that had the locally sourced, organic or natural or vegan options in the higher income areas. And I found this to be very interesting because I think I sort of came into this project with a preconceived notion that, higher income areas would have locally sourced and vegan options just because people in those areas would seem to want that more maybe. But as you can see, I was wrong. It turns in fact that just a little bit more of these places have these options. And something else that I realized was that maybe I should have done more ice cream area locations, because it is very possible that the ones that I chose were just bad choices and that there was more of a variety. But I really wanted to focus on locally owned businesses. I didn't want to do any chains or anything like that, just because I wanted to make sure that there would be some that were locally sourced, and I just wanted to incorporate that small business aspect in my project. And so, as you can see, this map is a cartographic map, and it is surrounded by a border of Philly that I chose to put in purple to contrast so you can see where Philly starts and where Philly ends. Philly is actually quite a lot bigger than just center city. It goes all the way up to North Philly, to South Philly, and even at the border of my suburb, which is Lower Merion. Anyway, the census data that is in blue is low-income areas. And this map is also a resource map because, as you can see, there are little tabs that are in red to contrast that show the ice cream stores, and they are marked with symbols. Something else that I did was I alphabetized the ice cream stores, so they look all nice and pretty, and I tried to put in a image of them so you could just get a better idea of the vibe of the neighborhood that they're in. Yeah, There's a variety of shops all around the city. My results were different than what I expected, but I was pleasantly surprised. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a great day.